At Maflow, our improvements are our customers' improvements. Because we are customer orientated, at Maflow we have automated the assembly process for all our products. We ensure the best quality and guarantee zero defects in our production plant. The first process is to put the components in place. At this point, we do an initial quality check in which we measure the diameter of the fitting and the natural curvature of the hose. Once the part goes into the assembly line, we have a second quality check which measures the length, position and orientation of the fittings. To be more effective, the whole process is controlled by sensors and cameras. We apply the polymer filler to the end of the fitting. One of the most important improvements to ensure a good seal is the application of the filler on the end of the fitting, replacing the current D-rings. This automatic process has its own quality checks, ensuring viscosity, thickness and uniformity. This quality control provides an environmental benefit due to the improvement in the seal and reduction in the number of refills for the air conditioning system during the lifetime of the vehicle. After the filler is applied, the fittings are dried with heat control focused only on the fitting itself. The robot arm then positions the O-rings in the pilot flange and also assembles the pins in both fittings. Then it screws in the valve mechanism for the sensor with automatic torque, depth and function control. At this point, it also assembles the O-ring for the sensor. In the next step, the robot arm assembles the charge port valve mechanism and checks its function. Tightens smoothly the pressure switch to avoid any damage to the sensor and the sensor body. In the pre-assembly station, and after heating the pipe, the sockets are assembled, given the precise orientation according to the design, and then inserted into the hose. Through automatic measurement of the total length, the machine controls the correct insertion of the fittings into the tube. Once the pre-assembly is done, the whole piece is crimped with crimping fingers that guarantee the mechanical joint of the hose fitting. This automatic line can produce 240 pieces per hour and the flexibility to produce parts of different sizes. The second big improvement is the bending after assembly process. These machines have a charging system in which a previous quantity control is done on length and orientation. If some parts are not a specification, the machine rejects them automatically. The robot takes the assembly for bending. The system is highly consistent, guaranteeing all assemblies are identical. It's also extremely flexible and can be adapted to different diameters and component shapes. After the bending cycle, the machine checks the geometry of the assembly with a robot arm connected to the bending machine that generates a 3D model of the assembly. In the leak test, we connect the assemblies inside vacuum chambers. The assemblies are then filled with helium to a predetermined pressure, 30 to 40 bar, and with a spectrometer we count the helium molecules in the vacuum chamber, automatically giving the value of leakage in grams per year. The system detects the leakages individually and automatically marks the acceptable parts. We innovate day by day, with the conviction that the future lies in the development of our own technology.